Let's talk about prop choice for racing versus freestyle. What are the differences between like what a freestyle and a racing pilot? I know you do a lot of thinking about props.
Yeah.
You helped design you worked on the racecraft props, the Avant Flow props that are on the VMAX Hawk 5.
I helped with my cousin when we kick-started him going into prop design and prop business. And started with the Racecraft 5051. And so there's like this crazy sort of ordeal going on with props, I would say. Props are coming out all the time, different pitches, different shapes, different design. So particularly
pilots, arm your quads.
We wanted to go, well, what if we engineered a prop for a very specific goal? What happens? So that was our take on it. And that's what sort of these props that we're coming out with end up being. And it ends up being a bit different than everything else. So we really wanted linearity and solid response. So what actually happens is these props sort of feel a little bit more dead. You have to move the throttle more, which is maybe a negative, maybe not. It depends. You do have to relearn them a little bit because they fly different. And another thing we do is we target a specific speed and power consumption, which, you know,
No way!
Hey, how's it going, guys? So this is the Skip and Carter show. Welcome to the Skip and Carter show. And we have some people have already joined the chat. We got 20 people in the chat. Nice to see you guys in the chat. We got Hippie, and I see Mondo in the chat, and Gret Boy. Mondo's actually sitting over here next to me. Oh, there's a lamp in the way. There's Mondo right there. There we go. And Carter, he is out testing a drone right now, so he'll be here very shortly. But we have some stuff today we want to announce and talk about. And we got some exciting things going on. So, how's everybody doing? If you have any questions at all, feel free to share it in the live stream or in the comments below. So we'll be answering any of your questions at all. Gret Boy says my audio is kind of quiet. Let me turn it up here and see if that's any better. See if you can hear me now, Grip Boy. Is that any better? So, something I do want to talk about is hoodies. So we have hoodies in.
You want me to grab one?
Yeah. So we got some new hoodies in, and Armando has handcrafted these hoodies. Not the hoodies themselves, but the logos and everything on the hoodies. Can you guys hear me now on the live stream? Sweet. There we go. Thank you very much for the feedback there. So Armando's going to go grab a hoodie for us, and we can see what they look like. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate the cold. So a new hoodie to wear with 533, that is going to be awesome for me for sure, because the cold is coming up and it's going to be here soon. The first week of October, the first weekend of October is when it gets cold. How's it going, Maya? Nice to see you in the chat. Armando is grabbing one of those somewhere or another, and we'll see what it looks like. But no, we have the color that we have right now is gray. That background looks less than whole. The background you're seeing is some of the shop. You're looking at the build room right now. We've got the octocopter right here that Evan wrecked. So I've got to fix my octocopter. And there's Armando with the new hoodie.
And then the sidearm. And then at some point I'm going to add the ability to put a name on the back if somebody wants a name on the back. But this is the general look of the hoodie.
That is nice. I like that. It looks good.
It's starting to get cold out, so that's why it made sense.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I hate the cold, so it's going to be great to have a hoodie to wear in the cold. All right, guys, so there's the hoodie. Let's see. Something we have coming up new is HD0 goggle skins. So Armando has a bunch of equipment back there. There's Carter. How's it going?
What's going on?
So Armando's got some vinyl cutting and printing new machinery that's in.
And I got special vinyl that has like air release channels in the back, so
Oh,
like
really?
whenever you're putting it on, it's really like it's easy to get the bubbles out.
So Armando said he's got air release vinyl, so it's easy to get the bubbles out. When you put on the vinyl, sometimes you get bubbles in it, and it's hard to get it out. And these actually release the air in the vinyl, so you don't have those bubbles. So that's something exciting to look forward for, is HD0 goggle skins. And he came up with a new 533 sticker too. Somebody want to grab a 533 sticker?
Which one?
Is it on your goggles?
Yeah, it's on my goggles.
Is it the circuit board one?
Yeah, the
I think we
circuit
showed
board.
it last time.
Oh, did we show it last time? So we have he made that for your goggles to put a 533 sticker on.
I'm gonna make Carter's sticker next.
Oh, what kind of stickers Carter wants?
The bear.
Oh yeah. So Carter's got a sticker coming out too. So there's some new stickers coming out. If you have any ideas, we definitely want to hear your ideas on stickers. I had the idea of making a radio chart, like a band chart.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having to look it up or whatever, you can just stick it on whatever you have,
Oh, yeah, that'd
and
be
you
cool.
can look up the bands.
Like
Yeah,
this thing?
yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. Is that a sticker there?
No, it's just a piece of paper with tape all over it.
Well, see, that'd be
Show
great
it
to
there.
have a sticker. So
Just the idea.
Carter's got a band chart on his laptop, and we want to come up with a sticker like that.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, and if anybody has any stickers they want to send in, like design they want to send in on fly533 at gmail.com, if you want to send that in, your sticker idea, we will look at making that. So we got fresh new batteries in stock. Andy told us that we need to tell everybody about that. It's nice to have a bunch of fresh new batteries, and I like having new batteries because it's something that you go through pretty quickly when you're racing.
Yep, especially racing.
Yeah, so we blow them up and everything else, and not mean to. So it's always nice to have some fresh batteries in. Yeah, the voltage checker is coming out soon. I just re-edited it the other day, and what I did was I'm making the case a little bit thicker, and you'll be able to, when you put it together, it'll feel like something a little bit more robust than what I had. And I'm also adding a belt clip on the back of it, so you can clip it on to your backpack or whatever you want to clip it to. Time is the enemy, like the new 533 front on the top ludicrous frame. Somebody with Mayan Hawk was talking about a sticker like that. The 533 time is your enemy. Making that into a sticker, that logo.
Which one?
The one you're wearing.
This one?
Yeah.
Or just straight like this in the sticker?
Yeah.
That's basically what we have on cars.
I don't know what.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So Armando has came up with a car window sticker. Is that going to be? Is that on the shop? So we have one on the store. Let's look at it here. So if I can go to my browser. That didn't work.
No, it's because the browser's not good.
You gotta change properties on that input.
Okay, I've got a browser open.
On OBS, there's this browser scene, and then on Chrome, you just have to refresh it because it was looking at a different window last time, and now it's probably just looking at this one.
Yeah.
What's this email you're sending? Is it something you want people to be reading?
Yeah, it's fine. Ain't no big deal. Alright, so we're going to go to the site here, fly533.com, and I'm just going to type in sticker and hope those stickers come up, because that's what should happen. Alright, so there it is, right there, the first one, vinyl window sticker, and that's on Carter's truck right there.
Yeah, that's funny.
So he took a picture of it, and look at that. That looks really nice. And I've got one of mine too. It's on the same side as Carter. And then I also have the Sasquatch sticker, which I don't see the Sasquatch sticker online. Is there a Sasquatch sticker on here, Armando?
No, I haven't added that. Do people want to buy that?
It'd be nice to have it.
I can add it.
Yeah. So Armando's got a Sasquatch sticker too. That's really cool. So you can get that sticker. All right. How's it going, Dreadpool? Yeah, they are nice. So, does the hoodies come in gal sizes, girl sizes, women?
They come small, medium, large, or extra large.
So they're universally small, medium, large, and extra large. And I'm guessing that's in men's
My wife
sizes.
always wears a small, and she's pretty petite.
So Armando said his wife always orders a small, and it fits pretty well. So, let's see here. So now we have on the site we have a selection here. I wanted to kind of show off, and we'll bring it up. There we go. And so when you order your Pro Spec now, We just added this last night. So you got your Pro Spec ready to fly, and on your Pro Spec ready to fly, you can now select your LED colors. You got red, white, blue, green, orange, and violet. So that's the LEDs on the bottom of the arm. Now the LED on the top plate is now programmable. So it's still an LED strip like it shows in the picture here. So you still get the LED strip, but now you can program it and you can make it blink or breathe and do different stuff. But also you can now tell us what color of LED you want on the bottom of your Pro Stock. So I thought that was pretty neat that you can actually select your color that you want now. We're not going to make it all to where you can change the colors because we have the premium LED kit, and some people want to get that instead. And I think that's something that looks really cool also, is the premium LED kit. Alright, so the flip switch and the footy, love them, not sure what is next. So we have a couple things that are next, and something I'm going to turn into a freestyle drone myself is the Light Switch HD. And do we have the mock-up model for that?
Yep.
Daddy.
What's up, boss?
So we have a couple of different options for freestyle coming up, and not only the Light Switch HD is for racing, but you can use it for freestyle also. Okay.
We just added these to the store too, so people can buy them.
So
we
he's got
showed it before, but it wasn't up yet, and then now they're finalized.
the tiny trainer stickers.
Yep, the spec decals, just because they're all the companies that are spec,
Yeah.
like X Nova Motors, HQ Props, 533, Beta Flight.
How much is that?
I think it was like $9
Okay.
for a little skim kit.
Yeah.
It's laminated, so it'll last a while.
And you can still see the LEDs through that, can't you?
Yep. Of course, I don't have LEDs in this.
All right. So this right here, we'll go. This right here is the Light Switch HD that's coming out, and so you can still put your air unit or whatever back here, and then your railer stack, and then this is going to replace the Ready to Fly Switchback HD because it's much easier to build. So if you want a Ready to Fly Switchback HD, you better get it because we're going to be changing it because people do not like building them here, and Brody's one of them. And so if you want to torment Brody to death, go ahead and buy your Switchback HD.
He was so tore up about it yesterday.
Yeah, so we are now going to be making this the new Ready to Fly in place of the Switchback HD, which I think is going to be awesome to be a freestyle drone also, because I want a light freestyle drone where I can put my battery on top, and I think this is the perfect size. Here's a 1380 right here. So if you take a 1380, it fits great on top of that. So that's what I would like to do, and then I could make like a two mount GoPro prong for the front of it, and it's just enough room to hold it. But no, or you can just show your flight footage from the DVR. But I think this is a wonderful size for a top mount battery or a bottom mount battery. It's being made for a bottom mount battery, so you can do either one on this one. So I'm real excited about this one. It's a smaller form factor than the Switchback HD. And then we have another one coming up. It's called the Little Flipper, or we've been calling it the Little Flipper. It's not officially called the Little Flipper. Where's that one at, Armando?
It has that guard on it.
Oh, does it? I can just or I can't show it. No. Okay, so the Little Flipper. Can I tell them about the guard coming up? No, I won't talk about it. Okay, so the Little Flipper, we have a 3-inch flip switch. 3.5 inch, I'm sorry. It's a 3.5 inch flip switch. And so what they done is they took the Tiny Trainer HD and the flip switch and they smashed it together and come up with the Little Flipper. And what we've been calling
That's the stack.
the Little
He was
Flipper.
asking what stack we use.
Or what stack we use on what?
You were showing this, and that's what's in it.
Oh, okay. So the stack that we use on most of our racing builds is we use the Foxeer Mpu 6000. It's a F722 V4 mini flight controller with an MPU 6000 in it. And then we also have been using the T-Motor 45 amp. It's a 6S 4-in-1 32-bit. So you still get BL Heli 32 with this one.
For now.
For now.
For now.
And
You an elephant?
so this one right here, these two right here is what we've been using. They seem like they're bulletproof. We've run the crap out of them and flipped them and got them stuck in gates and everything else. And this 45 amp ASC is the one to race with, in our opinion. So that would be going in the Light Switch HD. And then also the Little Flipper will the Little Flipper gets the Hack RC. So the Little Flipper it gets the same exact build as the
Tiny Trainer HD.
yeah, Tiny Trainer HD with the Hack RC. All right. Do we put hobby wings on both builds? No hobby wings. We're not using any hobby wings right now. The Pro Spec is not getting the hobby wing anymore, so no hobby wings for a while.
Are you about to fly it?
Does the Foxeer stack have the pirated version of BL Heli? I don't know what the pirated version of BL Heli is.
Probably not.
I think it's just got the regular BL Heli with the latest update on it. So
What's on top there?
I'm not sure what you mean by the pirated version of BL Heli. Yeah, the Little Flipper, I'm definitely getting one too, and I told Armando that I wanted a really lightweight 3.5 inch, and begged him about it, and not realizing that he's making one the whole freaking time, that I could just use the Little Flipper to race with, because I want a 3.5 inches kind of lightweight to race with. And you weighed it, didn't you, Armando?
After it was built, we were so tough.
Yeah, he said after it was built that they were sub 250
With a 4S AP.
with a 4S on it.
Yeah, 4S AP.
Oh, that's cool. With the 4S on it. So that's yeah, that is crazy.
Here's your camera mount that came out. Armando said we could upload it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I made this today, and this is a DJI Action Cam mount that I made. So if you're using the DJI Action 2 mount, we are going to upload this one for you to use. It's it's got 533 on it right here, and here I'll give you a top down. So it's got the 533 logo on it, and then it's got where you can push your button up top. It fits your finger perfectly, and then in the back here, your action mount just fits right in it, and it's got some armor on it. It's about that thick, so I'd say it's about 200.200 inches thick or something like that. A little bit under a quarter inch thick on each side, so you'll have impact protection, and it's got 533 logo on top of it. It's just a regular prong mount. You'll be able to put on your drone and fly your Action 2 and not have to worry about it messing up because you got this nice TPU protection on it. So we run these on all of our freestyle drones. Me and Carter, we both run the Action 2 cam.
Yep.
And that's what we do, is we get us something that's got a little bit of robust, but it's still aerodynamic to where it doesn't block the wind or anything like that. So this is something nice to add on to your drone if you run the Action 2. Alright, so we're going to do a build on stream. Welcome, Ghostface. Pajota says they're loading a new version with new BL Heli. Well, that'd be nice to see them start BL Heli back up.
But that is not licensed.
Oh, it's not licensed. Okay. I miss Crippled Kev says I miss flying Rocket City FPV. Basically shut down once I stopped. What's Rocket City FPV? Have you heard of it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is it a group or?
I have no clue. Sorry, we've only been in the FPV world for a couple of years now, so
Just
no.
a little over a year, really.
Well, it's been almost 2, hasn't it?
It's more like a year and a half, almost a year and a half.
Yeah, I have to look back because that's when I started making YouTube videos.
Well, for me.
Yeah, I think it's getting close to 2 years. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back. But as far as racing, we've been in racing for since last winter.
Yeah, it's December.
Yeah, December.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see here. Do you have to change the order or cable order on T-Motor ESC to work with Foxeer Flight?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
So on the if you take a motor cable to ESC cable to flight controller, if you take one of those, you'll notice that you have one flat side and one pinned out side. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to take one side and flip it all the way around. And then it'll have a flat side and a flat side when you're looking at it. So I'll show you top down. So what you'll be doing is when you mount your flight controller and your ESC.
what's it doing?
I don't know what it's doing there.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. Try it again.
No, it froze.
There it goes. You got it. Leave it right there.
Okay.
So let me open this box here.
I look at it as one. You can see metal on both sides.
Well,
The metal pins.
oh, okay. Well, this right here is labeled on these ESCs and flight controllers. They're labeled, but once you get them mounted to the board itself, you won't see the label. So it's best to go ahead and do it while it's not on the drone itself. So we'll go ahead and open it up here, and then when I look on the bottom here, I've got a label right here, and it's starting with ground. So if I take this right here and go to plug it in, if you notice, when you plug this in, ground is on this side. So you've got ground on this side, and you've got your telemetry wire on the other side. So what you want to do is have your telemetry wire on this side and your ground on this side. So you can grab this cable and pin it out, or with the T-Motor ESC, this is the cool thing about the T-Motor ESC. It comes with this kit right here. And it comes with the one that's not pinned out already. And then it also comes with the plug. So you got the plug and the pre-pinned wires. So you can take this and plug it in like just a little bit, like that, and then match it up. So it starts with ground, so I'm going to put the ground in, and then once you start the ground, you just do them in a row, each one of them in a row. So I'll do that real quick here just to demonstrate how easy it is. And all I'll do is take each wire in a row and plug it in. So once you get it started, you really don't need to have it on the ESC. You can just take it off and plug each one of them in. And then on the T-Motor itself, it's going to have, because I like to always be double sure to make sure I've done this right, because if you plug it up wrong, you risk damaging your flight controller. So I like to make sure everything is plugged in right before I start putting power to it. You don't want to just guess at this, because once you plug it in and it's plugged in wrong, it's a done deal. You might as well throw away that flight controller. And you definitely don't want to do that. Hey, how's it going, David from Huntsville, Alabama? Nice to see you on the stream. Alright, now we got this plugged in. Well, I missed that one. Alright, now everything's plugged in. I always look at the side that's got the pins on it. Kind of give it a small tug to make sure it's on there good. And then I always look at the pins before you plug it in. Most people don't know it, but sometimes if you put it in the wrong way, you'll bend those pins. So you always want to put it in the right way. And now when I look at this, I see on my T-Motor here, it's got the labels right here. It says ground, battery, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then current and telemetry. So when you look at this one, you've got red, black, red, your white wires, yellow, and blue. So that's right. And then when you look at this one, you got ground, battery, 1, 2, 3, 4, current, telemetry. So it matches with the ground, red, white wires, current, and telemetry. So now it matches. That's how you do that. Alright, we're going to read some questions here, or the chat. How's it going, Ghostface? Nice to see you in the chat. Pajota says they send you an app to change configuration of the, I guess, BL Heli. Boogie says thanks for all your hard work and keep ripping. Thank you very much, Boogie.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Dripple said, nice tutorial. I learned something today. I'm glad you learned something today, and you're going to learn some more stuff today, because we are going to build a drone on the stream. So I've got a couple drones here I'm going to build on the stream. And I am going to put all this stuff back in this box because it's a brand new ESC and flight controller. And since I've already got it pinned out, Carter, I'm going to just stick it in this box,
Alright.
pinned together. That way we can just throw it on the drone. So Carter, what are you working on today?
This light switch V2 right here for Craig Downing.
Alright, you want to show it on your camera?
Yeah.
Alright. Tell us a little bit about it.
Here we go. It's using the same T-motor and Foxeer stack on it, where we had to repin it like we were just showing. And then we had to contact them earlier. We didn't have the MR30 heads-up motors, but we just swapped them out and got them on here. It flew good out there. I'm about to go fly it again. I had to change one thing. There's the good old one. Let's see. Okay.
Alright.
That's about it.
Okay. So, what I'm going to build here today is the underground loop lead. Here's the underground loop lead. I think I plugged it up and showed it to you guys last time. And this one is my personal one. It's got HD0. And I like this Happy Model canopy that's on it. And it's got blue LEDs on a red frame because I like red, white, and blue. And so we're going to build this. We used Happy Model on everything except the frame, I believe. Yeah, the frame is the only thing. It's a Meteor 75. And then it's got the Eco HD0 unit in it. So we're going to build this one today. Now these drones are a little bit hard to unplug when they're fresh, when they got fresh battery pigtails, which is something I need to grab. Is a pigtail. I think I forgot my pigtail in there. Carter, you know where the pigtails are?
What is it?
You know where the pigtails are?
Pigtails.
Yeah, for these.
Like that in?
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had set them,
Okay.
honestly.
I'll go get one.
Where are they at?
They're right next to the camera canopies.
Oh, I didn't even know we had set them.
Yeah. So the reason why I need a pigtail is because the AIO that we put in it actually doesn't come with the right pigtail. So let me back this out just a little bit, and I'm going to show you the parts that go in this. So whenever I'm building a whoop, what I do is I go ahead and get everything out, and I kind of line it up here. So I've got the Happy Model. This is a crazy F405. This one has the LRS on board, and I go ahead and take everything out, keep the stickers, and then I throw away the box. Now this is for a 2S for the XT30. So we're not going to use the XT30, so I'm going to set that off to the side. What we're actually going to be using is a BT 2.0. So we got a BT 2.0. That's by Beta FPV. So then our motors on this one, it's supposed to be the SE. These are the EX. So on the Beta FPV, you can either order the EX or the SE motors. So we're going to put these back. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the right motor because this order says an SE. And I'll tell you, the person's order I'm working on here is Christopher Bolden. So Christopher, I'm working on your order right now, and we're going to build it on the stream so you get to see it. All right, I'll show you the difference between an SE and an EX. The SE motor, it's a two-part bell, so it's more of a two-piece bell. It's kind of squared off in a cylinder look, and then the EX motor is a one-piece bell.
Why'd they do that?
So here's the difference between the two right here. Now, I've heard that the EX is a little bit more robust, but some people like the SE, and I guess it's just preference here. So this person requested the SE, so we're going to put the SE motor bell on it. So I'm going to, well, you can't put it back in there. There we go. So there's the motors. Motor screws. And then we have our Eco, HD0 Eco. Which do I prefer? I prefer the one-piece Unibell because I expect to bang mine around and because I'm going to be pushing as hard as I can through the gates, and I want to be able to crash it and get back up and keep going. I like the way the other ones look, but if it was up to me, I'd get the one-piece bell. Alright, here is the Eco, HD0 Eco camera system, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is this little bitty antenna right here, I'm going to go ahead and just throw it out because I'm going to put this cattail antenna on it because it seems to get better range with the cattail antenna. So we have the cattail antenna, and then I have the M6 canopy by Happy Model, I believe it is. So it's this is the canopy we use on all of our HD0. We use a regular beta FPV canopy that goes with the Meteor when we're just doing analog. But we use this nice Happy Model canopy when we're doing HD0. And then here is the frame right here. This is a 75mm Whoop frame. This one's black. And they also ordered blue LEDs. So I'm going to go over here and grab my LEDs. There we go. So I got blue LEDs also. So normally what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get my LEDs ready, and the way I do that is I'll turn the frame on its side. I know it's kind of hard to see there. It's kind of hard to see when it blends in with the black background. So I take my LEDs, turn them on the side, and then it's got the LEDs have little lines on them. And these little lines is where you cut the LEDs at. So you got to look for the little lines on the LEDs. And this one's kind of hard to see. All right, I see the lines on it, and then I want to match up my center line. It's almost missing the lines that it's so hard to see. I know they're there. Okay, I see that line. See that line. And then I'm guessing that's the line. But we'll cut them long is what I'm getting to. And I know that they go about right there, and then you cut them off because I've been doing it quite a bit. And this one has a break in it, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut it at the break. And then I'm going to cut another one, same size. See the middle line on this one pretty clearly. And where the lines are on the LEDs, that's where the pads are. So that's why I'm cutting them on the lines. Alright, now I'm going to take this LED and the middle line, I'm going to take a razor blade and I'm going to cut just a little spot.
Hey, don't do it.
So I'm revealing the center pad. And once I get the center pad revealed, it's got tape on it, sticky tape, and I'm just going to peel that sticky tape back with my razor blade and kind of scrape the pad a little bit and get a good surface area to solder to. So I usually stick this underneath my mat, that way I can solder real easy. And I'm just going to solder onto my pads right here. And sometimes the solder takes a minute to make it stick to this because it's got some kind of coating on it. You just got to kind of keep going over it. There we go. So get both sides soldered in good. And then I've got a bunch of pre-rolled wire here. So all I'll do is take an old cable like this. I'll take one of these wires out, and we save all these wires. And I just cut some wire off like that, and then I just roll it with my fingers and make it nice and tight. If you roll it and pull it out at the same time, it makes it nice and uniform and tight. And then just grab each end and kind of tighten it up just like that. And as long as you have two different colors and you remember which color is what, you're good to go. So we got a black and white one here, and I'm going to grab another black and white one. So I got some pre-rolled wire to use. Now I'm going to solder the end. So I just pull it off with my fingernail, and I'm just going to solder the end, take my soldering wire, stand it up to where I can use it, and pre-solder that. Now I got pre-soldered wire and pre-soldered pads. Now I'm just going to pull back this tape and see which one's 5 volt. So the one on my left is 5 volt. So I'm going to put the white one on 5 volt. And I'm going to put the black one on ground. That makes sense to me. There we go. Now, I want this to fit, and if you can see on this frame, it's got a slot right there. So I want that to fit in between that slot right there. So I'm going to take a piece of double-sided tape and put it in that slot. That way it keeps it real nice and firm on there, and I don't have to worry about it peeling off where I soldered it at. So I'm going to peel the tape back and put me a piece of tape right there. If anybody has any questions while I'm doing this, I'll be glad to answer them. So here's my double-sided Gorilla Tape. And I'm just going to cut as much as the LED strip looks like. And then I'm going to cut enough for that slot. So that's going to fit right in that slot. Right there. Just like that. Make sure it's in there nice and snug. If it's a little long, you can take your wire snips and snip it off a little bit. There we go. And it fits in that slot perfectly. So these LEDs, they're 5-volt LEDs, and I'll go ahead. So this customer ordered blue LEDs, so I'll go ahead and show you what the LEDs look like. Round is ground, so I'm going to put round on ground, and there we go. It's a blue LED, bright blue LED strip. Alright, now I'm going to pull the sticky off the double-sided tape here. Pull the, pull the sticky off the, or whatever, the backing off the LEDs and the tape. I'm going to come around, and then there's another standoff right here. This standoff is where I'm going to cut my LED at. So the rules of the Underground Whip League are the LEDs have to be on all four corners. So we put this strip on both sides so it's on all four corners. And there we go. There's one LED done. We'll do the other one. So this other one, I noticed I had a hard time finding the pads. I see one right there. Doing the same thing as I did on the other one. I'm going to look, take a peek, see which one's 5-volt. Same one on the left. Now, on these wires, you just want the very tip of the wire. You don't want a bunch of extra hanging off. Alright, do the same thing and tape this other side. If you hear that sound, that means somebody's texting me. Sometimes this backing is kind of hard to get off the double-sided tape. It seems like the longer it sits, though, the stickier it gets. Yeah, well, Grat Boy, I'm trying not to say a bunch of F-bombs or anything like that. Me and Carter joke and crack up all the time. It's a good thing about working with your buddy. You can banter back and forth while you're working. But no F-bombs on the stream. Or try not to. We have some mishaps and stuff like that. I mean, everybody does. All right, there we go. LEDs are installed. Now I'm going to move on to my flight controller here. Now, this chip I am not too crazy about, and we're going to probably get another chip, but I'm going to put my motors on here and show you what I'm talking about. There's something I don't like here about this chip, and I'll probably just put one screw in. And I've got more on the way. We're ordering more. But the last one I had to solder new wires onto the motors. And I've done them all nice and neat. It's just, I don't think I should have to do that. They make the motor wires just a little bit too short. And they make the chip plugs a little bit too narrow for the underground loop leak frame. So I wasn't too happy that I had to do that. But we'll see if we can plug it in on this one. So you got an arrow on your frame pointing, and then the arrow on the flight controller, which here's the arrow up front, and then your plug is in the back. Sorry if my hat was in the camera there. I'll turn it backwards. So I'm going to try to plug this up. And hopefully this one has not got short wires on these, and I'm able to just do this. So where they position this is not really fun to build. This one might work with the motor plugs. The last one I had to take the motor plugs off, so hopefully I don't have to do that this time. We're going to install the motors and shoot for it and see if this will work. Another thing I've noticed about this flight controller, it's got really long gummies for it. Like, that's a long gummy for a whoop. But the reason why is because of those plugs being in a weird spot. But we got the crossboard coming on the way, so I think the crossboard is going to be a little bit better board. We're always updating stuff and making stuff better. We were using the beta FPV board, but I think we're trying to move more towards Happy model. We seem to like Happy model stuff a little bit better.
How's it going?
How's it going? Brody has came in the office.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Brody?
It's going pretty good. Today's FNL, Friday Night Lights tonight.
What is that?
Football game tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Maryville High School playing tonight. We're going to win.
Who are they playing against?
What? What'd you say?
Who are they playing against?
We're playing against West Knoxville.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You predict they're going to win?
Oh, yeah, we're going to win, definitely.
Good deal.
Maryville hasn't even gotten scored on this year. We've blown out every team by 50.
Really? You've beaten...
We've not even gotten scored on yet.
That's cool.
We're going to win again.
That's awesome, Brody.
What's going on in the stream today?
Well, we told them how much you love the Switchback HD. I'm just joking. We told them that we're replacing the Switchback HD with that.
Yeah. How
do you feel about that?
I think this is Armando's greatest idea yet. Like, of everything that Armando's came up with, you know, he's done a lot of stuff. Everything in here is basically created by Armando. I'd say this is the best thing he's done yet.
Yeah.
The Switchback HD really pains me every time that we get it ready to fly. It kind of hurts me, but, you know, we power through it. We get it out to y'all. But I hope that you guys will like this a lot more. Switchback HD flies better. It's a whole lot easier to build. And
Light Switch HD.
Oh, Light Switch HD. Yeah, my bad. But also, like, if you guys get the Switchback HD at home, just if you do struggle with it, just make sure to contact us and we can walk you through the steps because it can be complicated, and we can definitely help you with that.
Awesome. Well, we're building an underground Whoop League right here, and we're going to continue on it right now. So, I'm going to install my leads, so we're going to solder those on. These two right here, it's their battery and your ground. Huh? What'd you
I
say?
was just saying if anybody said anything.
Oh.
That what Brady said.
Yeah, Brody loves that freaking frame.
Switchback HD.
Yeah. He's just so happy when he comes in and sees one. So round is ground, and
Ground is round.
yeah, ground is round. Little things come off here. So on these, it's white. Well, if I can hit the hole. There we go. It's a whole lot easier. You can see it. That one went great compared to that one. There we go. Oh yeah. Give it a little tug, make sure it's in there good. Alright, now this one has a different pin layout. For you're going from your eco to this. So I have to get a different pin out for it, which I'm going to look it up. I always look up all my pin outs just to make sure I get it exactly right. What about you, Carter? You got them written, memorized by now, or you look them up still?
I pretty much know 'em.
Yeah. This one right here, I believe it's backwards. Yeah. Yeah, it's backwards from what that says. So I have to unpin it and pin it out in the correct order. I think taking a razor blade is the easiest way to do it. What do you use, Carter? Tweezers?
For the repinning?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fine tip tweezers.
Which some people completely destroy the plug when they do this, so it's always best to find something that really works with you.
It'd be very gentle.
Yeah, be gentle with it. When I think you do it good is whenever you just put it in there and you can pull the wire and it never comes out. That's how you know if you've pulled these pins out right, because it's very easy to get it mixed up or messed up. Now, I always take the wire that goes on RX and make it yellow. So that one's TX'd and this one is RX on the flight controller. So on the flight controller I make RX white and TX yellow. On the accessory I make RX yellow and TX white. Alright, now I'm going to grab my Eco here. Now the Eco, it's got a couple different options. It's got these little bitty pinned soldering joints, and then it's got soldering on the outside. Well, I like doing it the hard way and going to those little bitty holes and putting my wires in those holes, because when I solder up my LEDs, I'm going to solder it to the board. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I like to solder my LEDs to my video system is sometimes when you solder your LEDs before the video system, you see noise in the video. I don't know why you see noise in the video, but it seems to work like that. So I think it's best to solder them to your board before, on the VTX itself. So V is voltage. And I pre-soldered these wires. Even though they're already pre-soldered, I pre-soldered them again.
What do you think about this?
Give me 1 second. Now I'll go back over them.
Putting the top plate thing on
Yeah.
the arm like that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's tracing. And they're not as long as the LRS.
Yeah.
So
No, that's cool. That's great. I like it. I mean, the only other thing you use is a square.
yeah.
But that's fine. I don't see. I mean, I think the square would look a little bit nicer.
I tried to run it. The only reason is because you have to bind that one with a bind button. And I had to make the bind button accessible for the receiver.
Yeah. I think it'd look a little bit nicer with the square one,
The
though.
square one.
Mm-hmm. Put the flip switch one on it. I think we got some up there if you want to.
Okay.
I don't know.
I need to see if it works.
I'd just compare it and see which one you like better. Alright, I'm going to go back over these pads. Make them all nice and neat and pretty. And the way I do it is when I put my solder on there, I just tap it. And then we'll hold the wires in the back and solder them. If you do this fast, you can make them nice. There we go. Now they're nice and pretty. I want to make sure they're not grounded out or anything. Nothing's touching each other. It visually looks good to me. You can take a meter and check them if you want to be double sure. Sounds good. All right. Now that will just plug up to this. And we're ready to go on that. Now I'm going to install my motors onto my frame. Throw one on the floor there. Is anybody else good at making a mess whenever you build a drone? Because I am really good at making a mess when I build a drone. I have stuff all over the place, but I know where it's at. Smoke is being chanted. What does it say? Chant magic smoke is being chanted in the background. He saw me vaping while you were talking, Carter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Darkwing
Magic
just
smoke.
got his new battery. Sweet.
Awesome.
Rip it up, Darkwing. Yep, great boy, you caught me vaping. Don't tell Kevin. He might come down here and kill me or something. I'm just kidding. Harvest my kidneys. Yeah, I've got I'll have a mess. I'm not ADHD, but I'll have a mess. So these screws right here, I found the best way to put them in without over tightening them is you take your fingers and you just tighten them with this, and then when you come up here, you just give it just a little bit more. Carter's out there testing one without showing it on the stream. What the heck? building this weekly.
I'll leave here a second. I made sure Armando was completely updated.
You got me anything to build?
Nope. Nothing new.
You build no frames?
There's no frames to be built.
No. Carter, you tested it and you didn't show it on the stream?
I told him
Yeah, I'll
about
try it real quick. Can you hand me 2 antennas on my bag?
Carter's gonna. Who's quad Craig's?
Yep.
Craig
Yeah.
This is
Downing's.
Craig Downey's light switch V2.
Yeah, his light switch V2. Carter is gonna do a test on
Craig
the
Downey in
stream.
the
No, I don't think so.
Can I-
But
can
if
I
maybe
look at
he'll
viewers?
watch this later.
Yeah, you might see it later.
Can I see current viewers? So what to do?
No, I don't see
We'll be bringing it up here in just a minute.
You gonna push it?
No.
No, he's just testing it.
This is just testing.
You gonna go watch it?
No, I'm gonna stay in here and commentate.
Yeah.
Would you rather me do that or would you rather me go watch her?
Do whatever you want to, Brody.
Who's timer? How long y'all had the stream going for?
You know I got out every order out yesterday.
I don't know. Why did you write that little sticky note on that one guy's?
I put a note on everybody's order. A sticker and a note on everybody's order.
There you go. You know what I used to do?
What'd you used to do?
So,
Is it stream worthy?
yeah.
Okay.
I love this story. Hold on, let me switch it to where's Carter's camp.
Alright, go ahead.
So basically, for a little bit, I don't know if you guys know, but me and Ethan, we always like to mess with each other. Me and Sonic FPV, some of y'all might know him as, but we love messing with each other. So a long time ago, when I used to pack orders, or I had to pack orders for a couple weeks,
Alright.
I ended up I would sign orders and say it was him, just in case if I did accidentally pack
Oh my goodness.
wrong. I would.
So
they would
you
think it was
forged
something.
his signature. That's
So,
terrible, Brody.
so, actually, Ethan doesn't pack orders at all. So if you ever got an order that said Sonic FPV on it, that was more than likely me.
You know, any other place would fire you for that.
Nah. Evan, I signed it as Evan. Evan watched me do it. Evan thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Only in FPV you can do something like that. Alright,
Evan
here
thought it was
goes Carter.
hilarious.
He is going to test. Well, I'm not getting video yet. It flashed for just a second. Carter.
You can find the 3D
Okay,
prints.
there we go.
You can find the 3D prints on Mondo's printables page. Every print that we have for every single one of our quads is on printables, our Mondo's page, which you can find on the 533 store if you just scroll to the bottom. Other than a little range test.
Is that one yours right there?
World's fastest. That is mine. Yep, world's fastest pilot. If you ever got an order signed world's fastest pilot, that also would be me. I signed a lot of orders like that. Who sent you that?
Wade sent me
Wade,
that,
yeah.
Dreadpool.
Dreadpool.
Craig, your drone looks like it flies really good.
Carter giving it a nice little test. This thing's looking pretty good, Craig.
More volume!
What does that mean?
He couldn't hear you. You're going to have to speak up a little bit.
Let's put this part on the fridge hanging up. Thought it was Did you see that? Wade said, haha, I got the world's fastest pilot on my fridge hanging up. Thought it was Evan. That was not Evan. That was me.
Brody, the world's most famous, fastest pilot in the world.
That is me, world's most famous and fastest pilot. Both those things.
He's got a picture with Carl.
I do have a picture of Carl. I've also got it on the back of a T-shirt.
I got a cookie.
You got a cookie?
It's my daddy.
Oh, you got Sour Patch Kids? Okay, guys. Well, I gotta head out. We got the football game going on.
All right. Good luck.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Play well.
Open the camera. You gotta open the camera. Camera? Can you say it again?
All right. There was Carter.
Daddy, open it.
We got Armando and his kids back in the shop over
You
here.
wanna try one?
Chaos.
You wanna try one, Dad?
There's Emma with her
You wanna
cookies.
try one?
Yeah, I'll try one. Why not? Okay. Pretty good.
Do you wanna try one, Emma? Do you wanna cook
Did it work?
Do you wanna try one, Dad?
Yeah, I'll try one. Thank you, Cam.
Thank you.
Emma can try one. You like
Thank you.
lemon flavor icing?
Uh-huh. Is that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the Suzerac said, "Hi guys, where can I find the HT0 mount STL models for the Light Switch V2? I found it on printables, but for the V2 Ultra, and I'm not sure what kind of version should I use on the 13mm lens."
Sour.
So the Ultra and the Light Switch V2 are the same prints, aren't they?
What is it now? Sorry.
The Light Switch V2 and the Ultra camera mount prints, aren't they the same?
I think some of the ultra ones will not fit on the V2.
Okay, so if you go on printables, if you look up Armando,
Daddy, you might not like lemon.
if you look up his name, you'll find in 3D models, you'll find the Light Switch V2.
Gallegos.
Gallegos?
Gallegos.
Gallegos?
It's Guy Egos.
It's spelled Gallegos.
Egos?
The two L's make it Y sound.
Gallegos?
Gallegos.
Say Guy.
Oh, Gallegos.
Gallegos.
Yogurts.
Gallegos.
You know how many times people mess up my last name? You know my last name?
What's that?
Oh, you got it right that time. You lucky you got that one right.
Lucky.
He normally says something else. Wade's got the Foxeer FPV t-shirt. Really? How did he get a Foxeer FPV t-shirt?
I gave Wade the wrong t-shirt?
Wade says he's got one.
We gave Wade the wrong shirt.
Wade, did you get the wrong shirt?
That's funny.
Must be the wrong one.
Good job, Zurich. I'm glad you found it. That's awesome. All right, let's continue building this. Welcome, everybody in the chat. If you have a question, be sure to ask us. We'll answer it as best as our abilities. And I'm building an underground loop lead here.
Can I review this real quick?
Huh? Oh, yeah. So this is something we do over here at the shop is, so once somebody builds a drone, the other person reviews it and looks at it and looks it over and looks at everything. And me and Carter, we go back and forth and make sure that everything we like or everything we see on it is perfect and how we like it. And sometimes he'll say, oh, why don't you do this? And sometimes I'll say, why don't you do that? And we'll do like a little tweak in here and a little cut in there. Did you try that other mount? No?
I didn't see one in there.
Okay, that's fine. It works fine. I like it.
I can do that with mine, technically.
Yeah, well, I think the square mount looks way better. But this one will definitely work. I don't see any reason why not to use that.
And the reason I did it like that is because the whole tracer thing
Yeah.
would have to go underneath there, then you couldn't get to the bind button. And if you did it sideways, you couldn't do them on both arms.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like forced to do it that way.
It looks good though. It looks great. Yeah, I like it. I don't see anything at all that's questionable about
And
it.
it flies good.
Yeah. That's right.
Did it have good signal in here?
Yeah, I seen it in here. It looked good. Oh, all right, meter. I'll turn you off. So Armando was asking Dreadpool if he actually got sent the wrong one. So we were wondering, Dreadpool, did you get sent the wrong T-shirt? If so, we need to fix that. Or did somebody send you the T-shirt? I'm just wondering how you got a Foch FPV shirt. That's kind of weird. Do a kickflip with what? With this? Or oh, here's Armando's drone. We'll do a kickflip with that. There you go. There's a kickflip. Alright, going back down, top down video here, and I will show you what I'm going to do here. And this is not going to be easy. So the challenge is getting all this to line up and get these motors to go in at the same time. So the last time I had to solder them on, I'm going to try to keep the motors with the plugs this time. So lining everything up is a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Alright, I got that one.
How's the build going? How's the build going?
I'm trying to get this together without taking off the motor plugs. So it's really tight. Alright, I got that one on, and I got that one on. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. How many of these do we build a day? Well, we just switched boards. So we've been trying out new boards because we always want to make our products better. And this board on paper was better, but the way they built the plugs, it's not ideal, because if you look, you'll see that this battery mount here is wider than, or really close to where the plugs are. So I'm having to really get in there with some tweezers and try to plug these up. And I think I just got that one. One more. And then we can test this and make sure everything works properly. But normally I can build one of these when it's easy to plug up and everything in about 30 minutes. I've done a tiny whoop in 20 minutes. You done one in 11? Armando's over there telling me that I'm slow. No, I'm just messing around. He ain't telling me I'm slow, but he's saying, I could do one at 11.
I did all the soldering with that. Whenever Kevin was here and I had that little jig.
Oh, yeah? You had a jig?
Yeah, a little 3D printed jig.
For your whoop?
For the race whoop, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
He hated it.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
He made it really easy to do.
All right. So that's all on there. And I'm going to unplug this, and now I'm going to test. So this is something we do before we go any further and keep plugging stuff up and get a whole build going. We go ahead and test it out. I have no clue.
Okay. Sorry. What do you need?
Nothing. I'm just testing this build out. So I'm going to pull my laptop out here, plug everything up, make sure it's running right.
Hey, Mondo. What's up? Can you take a look at this printer? It works fine. I just want to.
All right, it's plugged in. Check the orientation. Orientation looks right. Go over here to motors. I'm going to plug a battery into it. Spin it up. I got one motor not spinning. So I gotta check this one motor here.
So the light switch good?
And I think I see a wire messed up on it. Light switch? Yeah, that's good. Need me to sign off on it?
We can do it later. I'll just mark it for now.
Alright. So that's a good thing about buying a raid fly here, because if we mess it up, we're just going to put a new motor on it and just change it out. Or if we find it messed up, I found this wire, it was kind of messed up a little bit, so I'm just going to grab another motor. I have built like 4 whoops in one day. But I was doing all kinds of other stuff too, like 3D printing. And I had other drones to build also. There we go. Try it out again here. There we got all 4 motors running right there. There we go. So now I can proceed. Alright, so now I can put my camera together with the camera mount. For this camera mount, it attaches to the Eco. That canopy we have comes with it. Okay. And then go ahead and mount this up.
Land Squid. I remember him from the Oak Grove race.
Land Squid?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the Oak Grove race?
Yep.
What did he race? Do you remember?
What drones?
Yeah, do you remember?
No, I can't really remember.
Carter said he remembers you from the Oak Grove race, Land Squid. So you guys done the GQ track out there, didn't you?
Yep.
Was it the summer GQ?
Yeah, it was a summer GQ.
Okay.
Land Squid! That's what he said.
He said he flew the light switch.
Okay.
Light switch Ultra or light switch V2? I like the light switch V2 myself.
So a really good drone's what he's saying.
What do you have? The light switch Ultra or Ultra?
Me?
Yeah.
I got 2 V2s and an Ultra. And a switchback.
Which one do you like better?
I mean, I guess the V2s, but I guess I'm biased because I have 2 of them.
Okay.
And I just know how they feel. The
Yeah.
Ultra is really good though.
Yeah.
I just haven't been able to use it as much.
Yeah. He said he's got one of each. Actually, he's ranked top 500. What do you rank, Carter?
I think it was like 3. Let me look. I'll look.
I'm ranked 500 and something myself. I got a 53 on the summer GQ. Anybody ran the summer GQ? Post your number in the chat. Let's see what you got. What'd you get, Armando?
35.5.
35.5. Armando got a 35.5. I think Evan got like a 27 or something like that.
I think it was 29. 20 or 29.
Not fast enough to make a difference, to know the difference. Well, I'm not really fast enough to keep up with the pros or anybody, but I like to go out there and have fun and run the races. And it usually people need a helping hand at all these races, and I'm that guy that comes out and gives you a helping hand or fixes your drone. Just one of those take action guys, you know. So if somebody's like, "Oh man, I can't race because of this," or "Hey, we can't do this, we can't race because of that," then I'll step in and do what I can to help it get it going and make things easier. Oh yeah, Charles is one of my freaking favorite pilots to watch. Like when I go and look at the timing on Velocidrone, that's the number one thing I do is take a look at Charles, and I guess one of the main reasons I look at Charles is because I know him.
Yep.
And then I go and watch him races. Like, man, how do you freaking do that? He gets so tight on gates, like he's rubbing the gates.
That's crazy.
He's a gate rubber. Alright, now I'm going to solder my pads for my LEDs onto my Eco. So if you guys want to see where I solder the LED pads at, so you got a 5 volt in the ground back here. So that's where I solder one side, and then the other side I'm going to share a pad for the camera, and I'm just going to tap it on there real fast, that way it's ready. Now I'm going to put my antenna on. Is this Pimp My Whoop? I guess you can call it Pimp My Whoop. We pimped it out with LEDs. Now, the one thing about doing this drone that's hard to find is the screws. They take special little screws that are long. So these screws, we've been using the long camera screws. It's a 1.3 mil driver. And then I just start the screws in the canopy. Try not to screw the screw into your finger like I just did. I didn't even feel it. You screwed that screw right in my finger.
Really? Skip.
I didn't notice I was doing it.
Oh, that's the worst part.
Alright. And then we'll plug up our eco. Now we're going to screw everything together and make sure everything's pointed the right way. Just like that. Even though you guys watch me do this build, I don't think I'm a good tutorial person because I have giant hands and they cover up the whole build while I'm doing it. Yeah, so if you watch this video and you say, I can't see nothing, I'm sorry guys. God gave me giant hands. Might need some different screws. This extra tall gummy here. There we go. This screw is not wanting to go in. I'll try another one. Well, that one went in pretty good.
Smells great. It's hair got on my arm somehow. Hair.
What happened?
Somehow hair got on the soldering iron and it smells great.
Mmm. Burnt hair smell. That one's not going in. What's going on here? I can't get that one to catch for some reason. Try a different size screw. Looks like the same one. Might be a little bit different. That's a Phillips. There ain't no way I'm putting a Phillips in there. Let's try this one. No, that was too big. I think what we'll have to do is loosen up these a little bit. Is that TBS? Let's skip. Is that TBS? That driver that broke? Oh no. Oh, okay. So this I like to be up close so I can twist it with my fingers like this and then grab it. So most of my drivers are short because I hold it like this in my hand and then I twist it with my fingers and then I come back and grab it. Same with this. That's the reason why it's short. So I can twist it with my fingers like this in my hand and then come back and grab it. So all I did was I just took the Allen key on the side and loosen it up and you can slide the driver in and out like that. So I just slid it to the lowest position I could go without it going out the back and tighten it up. And now I can put it in with my fingers and then come back just a little bit and have it in my hand. So that's how I have my driver. Yeah, you got more control over it because you can hold it with your finger like this and then go in with it. I seem to keep missing the dang plastic on it somehow. I don't know how I'm missing that. No, I see it there. Armando, I think we need. Where did Armando go? He's gone. I think we need some longer screws. Because I am having to really squish that one down.
I'm running.
Come on, Emily.
Oh, it caught that time.
This looks totally around size. Calm down.
Why are we not with Mommy's car? We should have been Mommy's car.
I think we're going to need some longer screws, Armando.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because these are barely catching. Yeah, I can get one side on and not the other. On these boards here. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and we'll have to solder that in. But that's as far as I can get on that build. Basically, you just screw that in and then you would solder the LEDs on each side and this build will be done. But I'm going to have to find some more screws for it. So we're going to put that one off to the side for now. Hey, what's up, Love for God? How's it going? So Love for God is the guy on Velocidrone that I look for and on his times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So every time I go to race, I look for Love for God and say I've got to beat him somehow. I've got to try to beat him, and he gives me a good run for my money. Yeah, Emma can scream pretty loud, for sure. Blow your ears out. What are you doing, Cam? What? Oh. Alright, so you got your screen, Carter? I want to fly this
Yeah.
Bring it in here.
so we're going to fly the underground whoop league around the shop and see what it's like. I like the Underground Whoop League. I'm going to race a race this weekend at Fat Pastor's race in Middle Tennessee, where he's got a big gymnasium where we can fly the Underground Whoop League in a 65mm whoop. And if you look, this one is my personal one. It's got the Unibells on it, and it's built just like this one here, just like we're building that one.
Alright, it's in here.
The only reason why I couldn't finish this build is because the screws are too short, and we're just going to have a little bit, just a tiny bit longer screws for it. But that's it. All right, let me get some batteries going here. Can we see some vinyl prints? And Carter and Mondo are making, or it's actually Mondo just making them. There's Mondo right there. And that's what he's working on right now. He's actually working on vinyl prints. Let's see here. You got anything they can look at over here? where's the monkey sticker? You got any monkey stickers?
Look, Dad.
What? You got a Band-Aid? You got a boo-boo? What'd you do? I can't imagine you.
I hit all that we're still dry. Like,
Oh, yeah?
like what that wheel that it take on.
Yeah. Are we going to have to cut it off?
No.
We're going to have to take it off? The whole leg?
He tripped over one wheel.
Do we got to cut the leg off?
No.
No?
We might.
What about, you did a shot?
No.
No shots? Okay. Let's see here. I got a sticker over here.
Daddy, why flip it over?
Here is the Penguin, 533 Penguin. And here is the 533 circuit board. So that's 2 stickers that are new. And I'm sure you guys have seen those before. And then on my laptop, we have the Sasquatch in the middle. And then here's a Pro Spec leopard print for the side plate. We kind of done that as a laugh.
Yeah, I don't think that's our proudest thing.
Yeah, we kind of joking around, put a leopard print with pink LEDs. Then, this is Evan's drone that we've got all apart, but it's got the red vinyl sticker on the side of it. Carter, how do I plug that screen up?
It's
Oh, it's already plugged up?
Yep.
Alright, I gotta go get my goggles and stuff. Let me get everything going.
What's up?
Daddy, need you.
One second. I just need to start this and then
Where's my battery charger at? There it is.
Daddy, little.
Carter, you want to talk on stream for a minute?
Let me see if my mic's working. Is this mic working?
Daddy, need you.
yes, sir.
See if it's
Will you
working.
put yourself in this?
What is that?
It's amazing.
Did my input disappear?
I don't know.
Is this Sam?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yep. It's. No, okay. It is working.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll move you over Carter, and Carter
There
will
we go.
talk to you for a bit.
I'm working on the Pro Spec build right now. I'm gonna put the ELRS on the very top of the LED itself. The LED board up top. Put it on the underside.
Whose prospect you working on?
What's his last name? It's Mark.
Silva.
Yep, Mark Silva from Multi GP. We're working on his drone right now.
I need you, Sam.
I'm trying to feed the antennas in between the HD0 unit and the antenna so that they can come out the back. There's one of them. little tricky sometimes. They usually do it before you get to this stage, but oh well.
Still live streaming?
There we go. Yep. Got it fade through the back right here. Stick it to the top of the LED plate.
Oh, they're here.
And then we're going to use this dual antenna mount that hangs off the back to hold both of the ELRS antennas. Peel the double-sided tape off. Maybe this is a brand new tape we just got. Seems pretty hard to peel, actually. Come on. There we go. I'm just going to stick it right there.
DHL sent us something.
Got a package.
Got a package.
Now it's all ready for the canopy to come down for the final assembly.
Come on up.
All right. This is what I wanted.
What is it?
Whoop motors.
Is the model upstairs, do you know?
I think so. Look at here, Carter.
Nice. Check out.
Whoop motors coming soon.
Is that
RC Power.
is that a set per box, or is it one motor per box?
It looks like one motor per box.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's awesome.
We might need to do a little readjusting with this USC skill.
Yeah. What's up with it?
Something, I'm trying to see what exactly. Something's preventing it from going all the way down. Oh, okay. It's that 3D print. It has a fat part on the inside. There we go.
Oh, okay. I thought it fit. Does it fit?
It's tight. It's the BTX plate. It's
Okay.
tight. It fits though.
Okay. Good.
There we go. Female, 2.5.
I am almost ready, Carter.
Alrighty.
Just give me just a little bit longer.
Still seems pretty tight though. We're using a new board now. Trying to get away from the hobby ring stacks. We're trying an iFlight stack actually. because theirs are pretty bulletproof. I've got one in a Nazgul I've had for over a year now. I've slammed that thing into the ground multiple times and it still just keeps going. So they should do great in a post-fag. If we can get it to fit. Yeah, everything's covered in stickers. Yep. I put a sticker for every month I've been here right here.
All right, Carter.
You ready, Skip?
Yeah. Ready as I can be.
Alright.
I'll just go ahead and give you guys a heads up. I am not the best racer. But it's Underground Whip League, so we should have some fun. And I'm not going to take it hard anyways. We're in the shop and we got some packers back there, and if I aggravate them too much, you'll just knock my drone out of the air. Alright, Carter.
Ready?
I think so.
If it's on one, it should just work. Is it on one?
I don't know what it's on.
Maybe it's on two.
Yeah, it's on 2.
So then the screen's got to be adjusted. There we go. I'm swapping to it now.
I gotta check my rates because I've changed my rates. There we go. Alright guys, here we go. Uh-oh, that's so good.
It's that right there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll get it.
I don't know.
I would ask. Diagnostics, unless they're like the really small gates, not the weak gates, but like smaller gates.
No idea how big now.
There wasn't written on any boxes.
Not that I've seen. Oh, also,
Ooh, I got you.
I have 3 questions.
I got you.
Do you know what the teams you would take from there?
Yeah, so just take the midpoint out of the first spec line kit and then just keep the other
So
plates
they
in
played one of the.
press nuts.
Okay. Do we have this? I've never seen it. Is there a chance race day quads items are showing quantity one? Because I don't think we have these, right? I have one.
It might be a thing where I would check to see on Shopify if maybe it said they weren't able to fulfill it.
Oh, did you
Maybe
flip
request
again?
fulfillment again, and then if you fulfill it, it says you. Because I did get a notification that
Do you not have turtle mode on it?
Yeah, for some reason it ain't flipping. You got it?
I would check what recycling shop is at.
Okay.
That looks like size. I originally found one that was entirely too big.
There we go.
Cam just cut himself with a razor blade.
Can't cut himself with a razor
He
blade.
found a way to get it out here.
Of course.
He's down here, he's like, what is this? And then his hand would be
Oh
I don't
no.
know how you put it back in.
He had some deep understanding of how it works then, or something.
But, I would ask Sean about those local gates.
What?
That should be good.
What's going on?
I'm terrible. I don't know what that is on the screen.
Just, the blue top is the standard, right?
I know nothing about it. I don't know what's name is it.
I think red is the start finish.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Does that fan actually affect you?
Not really.
Really?
Oh. Oh no.
The only time fans really make a difference if like you're going slow. Like if you're sitting looking somewhere,
Yeah.
I like usually have to turn every fan off because if you're like trying to stay slow and on a nice smooth path, like your fan doesn't work.
Oh, so it's Andy's fault?
It's
Must be hot moving those batteries. That's a lot of batteries to move. Just physical labor.
Hey, what's going on in there? You're a lot of clanging. Cam is just screaming away upstairs.
Oh my goodness.
How long is that in between crashes?
It's too much pressure. Just Carter crap for crashing on the live stream. And he's over.
I didn't this time.
You see all the crashing for sleep.
The stream was turned into Watch Skip Crash. Armando, you want to rip it back?
No, I'm trying to mess with those.
Okay.
Which part specifically?
I tried to avoid the transfer tape just to see if it works.
Are you slightly unsure about the scaling?
Yeah. Well, because the first one was very off.
Okay, is this one also a guesstimate?
No, this should be over here. Because every other one was cut. The same file. I don't know how the one gets skipped.
Oh, were you up there messing with me?
Yeah.
I looked over. Oh, here they come.
This is a massive banner. Sometimes they have little like floor markers, but that does nothing.
Go up here and get them again. Oh, almost. Oh!
How's everyone like in school? What is it? That was really good. Is there are some kids that hate it for a long time?
They.
Did you fought your parents for a long time when they first put you in school, or
Since preschool.
never understood it?
Oh.
Thank you.
There it is.
I don't know how they did this when they were managing stock. But it's like, some of the stuff is so space inefficient that I don't know, it ships around 3 different places. It's part of the problem. Hello.
Go say hey to him upstairs if you want to come.
What's he doing?
Look, right here. They're screaming. Oh!
Get the drone.
They're running after it.
Yeah,
You just hear them stomping upstairs.
Oh, we got scared. Let me see it, Skip.
Oh, Armando's going for it.
Let me see it.
What channel is it on?
Thank you. Let me put your new battery in.
This will be my first time ever flying underground loop.
Your first time flying the ground with me, huh?
I need to put a smaller SD card in this. Did you know your boot time is related to your SD card size?
No.
That's interesting.
So the smaller the SD card, the better?
I think so. That's what I've heard. Because now I'm going like 40 seconds.
How you like the angle? Is the angle okay?
I can't even see it.
You can't see it?
I'm still booting.
R2.
I'm still booting.
Oh, you want my goggles?
Just give me a sec. I'm gonna unboot, turn it off, and reboot. I should just take the freaking SD card. Out of the 10. It's still not doing that. Oh, here we go. There we go. You said R2.
Yep.
There we go. How do I own it? Oh. Oh, you have the ratcheting throttle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a small pro spec.
Small pros.
Yeah,
it's on
imagine
the
that.
heavy side. out there? How many times have you crashed this thing already?
Just a couple.
Ooh, heavy on the floor. Is it RPM limited?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was saying imagine it's just a small pro spec.
Do people just rip these around?
Yeah, this is like the funnest race as far as whoops go. It's so fun, so much fun.
Go get them upstairs, Armando. It's hilarious seeing them go after it.
Oh, they're right.
Ooh.
Don't catch anybody in their underwear.
Oh. Oh.
It's coming down.
Oh, nice. Landed upright.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
It broke!
What's on the screen there?
I have no clue.
Why did you hit me in the knuckle?
I think it needs a new camera.
Dad, you hit it!
Yeah, you came out of nowhere.
Let's do it! I'm evil! Oh, I know you
Hey, did you close me out?
Yeah!
How am I supposed to get back in?
They're going to close the other one, too.
Oh, that's too fast. Hey!
Ooh!
No way! No! Too slow!
Oh, get in that gap, Armando. Oh.
Sorry!
Emma, I think somebody's knocking. I think you're gonna let Nick in. Oh, Kim was right there.
Kim said, I got it.
Is this the one you just
I got bam!
No, no.
I
This
got
is
bam!
That's funny.
Did you get shaved?
That was hilarious.
I hit it!
It's a lot of fun.
I hit it with the ball. Sam told us.
Okay, guys, you
Sam,
gotta
we hit it!
go get your shoes.
We did it! I hit it!
This is actually not test flying this is my drone personally, so this is not going to a customer.
No, pack it up and ship it out now.
Pack it up and let's go. No, that's my drone. So here's the battery tester. It's coming out soon.
Nope, we're leaving in 0 minutes. The timer has elapsed.
So it's got an XT30 and an XT60 on it. Oh, and there's the 533 sticker on the goggles, HG0 goggles. All right, so we got Armando to do a test flight. I think that's a successful stream right there.
Right? That was so funny watching them chase the drone.
Right. All right, guys. Any more questions before we go? Thank you for watching the stream.
Wade said plug it in real quick. The battery tester.
Oh, the battery tester? Yeah. We will. Okay, so I'll show you from on my dirty desk here. I'll show you. So this is the 533 battery tester. And what I done was, all I did was, I'm making this case a little bit bigger. And I'm going to put a clip back here. So it's going to be just a little bit more robust. And that way you'll be able to throw it around and everything. And then what you do is you just plug this in. And it tells you the voltage on it. And it's got LED on it also. So there's that battery. You got another. Oh, here's an XT30. These are probably dead. 12 volts on that one. So this one I know is dead. It's got to be dead. Yeah, 9 volts on this one. So there's our little battery checker. And I think Evan said what, $15? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sub 20.
Yeah. So, and it's something just simple and easy to have and just to throw in your bag, and or we'll make a clip for it so you can clip it on, and you'll have a voltage checker, and we'll be coming out with those soon. I think I will build 5 of them and see how they go, and if you guys like them, we will put them out and keep building them. Alright guys, thank you for watching the stream, and what's everybody having for dinner is what Johnny 5, what are you having for dinner, Carter?
I have no idea.
No clue.
No clue. I'll find out when I'm hungry.
I'm really craving some Oreos and milk.
Are you Santa?
Huh?
Are you Santa?
Oh, I'm not Santa, but just because I got a white beard doesn't mean I'm not that fat. God, you're the fat one, Carter.
I know.
You freaking whale.
Whale.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna have some Oreos and milk. Glad I could hang out. Yeah. See you, Gret Boy.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to a race tomorrow in Middle Tennessee. It's on multi-GP, 65
I thought it
millimeter.
was Southern Kentucky. Is it the same place?
It's Soki is with Middle Tennessee.
Oh,
It's the same
okay.
place.
Oh,
It's close to Kentucky. But so we're going to a whoop race. If you guys want to come and see us, we are flying 65 millimeter whoops and underground whoop league. So in Middle Tennessee tomorrow. If you look on multi-GP, you can find out the times for that. But you'll see it in Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee drone racing. All right, guys. Gret Boy's going to have a pizza, and I'm going to have Oreos, and Carter is just going to starve to death.
I'm pretty much.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yep, have a good one.
See ya.